Here we go, folks. Social media outlet land, back with Misty Easler, and I asked her one question that I think so many people. I think the way you answer this question can hopefully change a lot of lives right on the spot. So let me just repeat that question one more time. You know, there are
Okay.
so many people in your situation, mentally, physically, financially, yet they, for some reason, will not or can't. Will not take that first step. What do you think is holding these people back? Number one, and what do you think? What's your suggestion to just
Go
do
for
it?
it.
Yeah. What's your suggestion to help motivate people?
Well, number one, I feel like the thing that really is a factor for people is the financial part of it. And what I say about that is when you can invest in something that costs a little over $3 a meal, if you break down what you really have to put your priorities in order and say, what am I going to do to commit to my health? How really, and I told this girl I was speaking to today, I was like, really visualize for yourself, okay, if I spend, $180, $300, how much will I really spend this month? Like really start to look at these things and then look at yourself in the mirror, naked, and say, okay, what am I committed to today? I said, really start to visualize yourself the way you really want to be, and think about that money that you're going to spend. Think about the fact that we waste so much on a meal. You're never going to eat a meal for $3 unless you're at the dollar menu. So think about how badly you want change. That pain versus pleasure. Tony Robbins talks about that. How much pain are you in to even be calling me about the cleanse in the first place? Evidently, you want to make a change. So focus on whatever that is that's motivating you. I deal with it from an internal place when I say about making that change. I told the lady, I said, last month I didn't pay my cell phone bill to order my products. And I'm on a payment plan on it now. I do not care what I have to do. But in order for me to feel this good, in order for me to reach my goals, that money that goes out, it comes back to me tenfold by the way I feel. And on top of it, nutritionally cleansing like this, the way our company is, I'm getting healthy and I'm getting wealthy. So I really deal with it from an internal place. Really focus on that change. Focus on making a vision board. See how you want to be, and then you'll end up knowing if it's worth sacrificing and making that decision. You know what I mean?
No question. Yeah.
I know with everybody it may be something different, so that's why I like to talk to each person if I can. But bottom line is, hey, you blow money on what? A bottle of this, a bottle of that, a big dinner here. And if you put another $50 with that or $60 with that, you have something that will keep you healthier than anything that's out there. So
Yep.
I don't know if that's all over the place, but
Oh, we live in a society where we're just constantly being beat down with, we don't have enough money, we don't have enough toys, we don't have enough this, we don't have enough that. It's hard to not think about the materialism, number one, and it's hard to think about the positive light, period.
right.
So it's difficult for people to look inside and even think like that, when you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, and half of the people you trying to keep up with people at the end of the day you really don't even like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
If you are trying to keep up, then guess what? Society is showing you that thin, healthy people are what are thriving, And I feel like being overweight and needing to lose weight, it's like a handicap in this society. I really feel like that. Because the minute I walk into an audition, they see an overweight actor. Oh, you have a beautiful leading lady face, but your body is a character actress. Or you're automatically judged by that weight.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to be judged before you even open your mouth because of that meat suit that we carry around? I'm sorry, I don't want to be judged that way. Wait to, and I really feel like when we start to mentally break down all the excuses we give ourselves, money, can't do this, can't do that. I mean, if you want something bad enough, you find a way. I found a way.
You know, I don't think you can sum it up any more clear than what you just said. If you want something, you find a way. You know, that to me it goes back to what I was saying earlier about being comfortable in your misery, being comfortable in your fear, because that's what you're bombarded with 24/7. The only way any of this mess is going to change is if you look in the mirror and change it yourself. At the end of the day, nobody cares. At the end of the day, nobody cares. You know, everybody's out trying to get theirs. But what you're doing right now is the way you can start a revolution, because the way you speak is from the heart. You know, when you're sitting here trying to change people, you're showing that you truly care. And, you know,
I do.
Sadly, you know, just going about in your everyday, you know, a lot of us deal with the corporate America lifestyle. You don't see that. If something happens, then all of a sudden people care, but mostly it's a cutthroat survival type thing. So if somebody does what you're doing right now, putting yourself out there and bringing out, you know, showing your best, all it's going to do is bring out the best in everybody else. You know, the people watching this video, and hopefully, you know, this video will be the beginning of what it takes to actually help people, you know, make that change. And I like what you were saying earlier about the movement thing. You need to come up with some type of cleansing challenge.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about a Rebirth challenge. I have my Rebirth page on Facebook, which is just like our little cleanse group, and I think that might be something that will be incentive, and incentive for each of us. Like, I think I'm going to do that. We all need to get on the same page where everyone is on, and then we have some kind of prize or something. If it's women, maybe something with beauty and accessories, or men, something sports related or something like that. Maybe daddy's autograph something.
Give away a hit guy shirt or something.
Yes. So, I'm actually gonna really look into that. That would be really awesome. A Rebirth challenge. Misty's Rebirth challenge.
Exactly. You know what you should do? You should go ahead and have your own. Once you get this on paper and everything, have your own follow-up interview. To this. And then I'll have a follow-up interview, basically a third interview with you. We'll focus on the cleansing challenge.
That's a good idea. Let's do it, and we can talk about that, off camera, and get everything, everything worked out here. This is just crazy for me to be at like the halfway point and all of this to be going on. I mean, I just finished the Ice Body Challenge June 20th. I submitted everything, and like to be here and all of this, everything has been so overwhelming. And I'm like, can it get any better than this at this point? I mean, I know it can, and it does, but I want to pull more people in on this. You know what I mean? Like if we just, like I said, I just want it to be a movement.
Yeah, no doubt.
I want it to be a movement.
Well, I think we covered everything we need to cover right now. You need to go ahead and start doing your homework on this cleanse, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Cleanse challenge, right?
Cleanse challenge.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, instead of me wrapping it up, why don't you go ahead and leave these people that one last sentence or phrase, whatever you can come up with to help motivate them to get off that couch and start changing their lives right now. What do you got for them?
The past does not equal the future. The past does not equal the future, and success leaves clues. There are people, I've had a little bit of success, and here's a clue as to what could really happen. You see my Facebook page, 100 Pound Rebirth, you will see where I've come from and where I've been and where I am, and if you continue to follow, you'll see where I'm going. But the past doesn't equal the future. We can recreate the future right now in your choices that you make. And that's it. That is it, man. Just focus on that new person you want to create. I'm doing it. Do it with me. Do it with me. Like, let's do it together. That's where I'm at.
No doubt. The motivation's there. Everything's in place, folks. it is time to make a change. This sounds like a fitness challenge has evolved between these two interviews. A cleanse challenge has.
Cleanse challenge. Beast mode challenge.
Beast mode challenge has evolved within these two interviews. So there's even more motivation for you folks. So that's all I have. So many people have been wanting to really get down to the nitty gritty, see what's going on with Misty. So here's your almost a half an hour's worth of Misty Easler right here. And we definitely will be back. Misty's going to hit you with her cleansing challenge interview. Then we'll do another interview like this, to go over all the details regarding the cleansing challenge. And if we get enough views, y'all need to like this, make it viral, send it everywhere. We're talking about having like health, fitness, cleansing, shows like once a month. And
we should do that.
Tons of people in the health and wellness industry. So, that's something we want to do, but we need y'all help. We need views. We need views. We need views. Make it go viral. Send it everywhere. So that's it, Misty. I want to thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited, man. I can't wait to get to my goal and just be a bad mamma jamma. All right.
All right. Well, once again, thank you at social media outlet.
At Misty
there you
Easler
have
on
it
Twitter.
Once again, Mr. Easler. Be on the lookout. This is only the beginning. Y'all have a great week. Bye-bye.
Bye.